Good morning. I'm late for work, so now time to jump into watercolor painting ASAP. It was difficult to get started on the painting today because I don't know what to do next, but time to start doing something. So uh, I thought I'd work on the apple and pear a little bit. Didn't have time for any kind of warm up today, so let's try to get a yellow. Get the yellow palette here. Try to get a yellow green going and make the uh, try to get the apple to be more bold and defined. So here's my yellow anyway, yellow green. This here is Artist Love paper paint I got once because I was waiting for the Hansa yellow to come. This is the Hansa yellow, which is the main kind of. I got two primary yellows from Daniel Smith. One of them is Hansa yellow, and the other one is some kind of cadmium yellow deep. So, let's see, I'm just trying to find myself a good kind of green, and that is not it. So let's try to mix some blue in there. Here's a green started. We get some cobalt blue here. That's starting to look kind of good. Okay, let's see if we can just get like these medium tones here. This one here is like a kind of a shadow area. So we don't want to paint, here we painted here. It's like one of the places that are closest to the viewer, so we don't want to start painting back here with the same tone. So, and here I think I'm just going to try to get a little bit darker right there. So let's add, this is not really darker, but having said that, I'm going to add this. This one's called Rust and has a lot of pop. And, well, I would guess we want to have like a blue to go darker. This one here is a Payne's Gray that leans heavy on blue. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's not really darker though. All right, let's go more there. Let's see here. Okay, that's definitely darker. And now I want to smear that around so it's not so pronounced. There's some up here, so you just try to come here. And let's see about, well, right here we need to get some on the edge of the glass. That looks great. But this, I don't really like it that much. And try to blend out this area. Okay, it looks less great now. That stuff is looking good. Okay, we gotta go. Let's see. This is why we like to warm up first. Okay, well that's looking all right, and then try to get some of that right here. That looks good. And let's see about putting some of these here. And we want to get, let's try to get a bolder yellow kind of thing right there. It's going to be right here. I don't know if that's so great. Can definitely have some of that right here. And I think we can even come down here. And we left that white, but I think the time has come to add some color there. And then this is kind of a silvery. I'm going to just try a shocking blue in that area. And try to just lift some of that up, but we have put a shocking blue in there. And I think right here we're going to try like an ochre there, yellow ochreish, as we define this area. That, oh, hi, Christian Masson and Stranger Danger. Thanks for stopping by. And oh wow, 3 thumbs up already. That's fantastic. Gonna try yellow ochre like right here. I don't know if you can see where you're at, but this area where it's like the apple right there is a very murky, misty area. I'm just trying to depict that. So I got that. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we need something in there just to say, hi, I'm a misty, weird area. There's also a heavy shadow right here, which we can't really add right now because, and this yellow ochre looks good. I'm going to see about some right here. And I'll leave that there for a minute, but then sort of pick up some of that paint. Maybe now we can pick it up, I don't know. So it's a lot more subtle. Okay, a lot more subtle now. And I really like this edge here. Let's see if we can make this whole edge softer. And try to get a very tight line right there. And this, I don't like this little bump came out here. Let's see if that can go away. Okay, it went away. That looks pretty good. Try and get to the angle. Wow, 7 people here. Hey, thank you very much, Tav. Appreciate the compliment. Okay. Where were we? Well, okay, one thing I'd say is let's get this whole thing kind of soft right here. Just rubbing water on here. And that's definitely a lot softer. This hard edge here, I mean, it looked good when we did it, but now I'm not liking it that much. And this hard edge here, I don't really like that either, so try to get rid of that. And in this, we gotta go more green up here, but I guess that'll be a starting point. Oh, what the heck, that's going on here? That gray. Is that part of the apple? I think that was like my first sketch. I did a sketch in gray with this thing before we started. That looks pretty weird. All right, well, that's looking okay now. I want to get to some green in here. We'll get back to this right here. We got some greens happening. And that is far away from the green we want. That doesn't look too bad. So I'm leaving this little white area here just because that's the edge of the glass, and we really need that glass to pop and say, hello, I'm the glass, I'm in front of all this other stuff. So it doesn't look too bad. I mean, we definitely gotta like blend this in, and it looks okay. I'm gonna just make the brush damp with just you know, part of the paint on there. And this is, you know, it's just there's different tones in there, and this is a little bit lighter than that, so that's why we're kind of exaggerating that. So here, that looks good, but do we want to just bring this down ever so slightly? I think so. Oh, wow. All right, look at that. Another mini success there. Okay, cool. Looking at this area here, looks great. Thanks for 3 thumbs up. Very nice. I mean, I'm late for work. That's why I had to jump in and start painting immediately. And this doesn't really look that good anymore. Let me just come right here. Yeah, let's just get some of that out of there. I mean, we're trying to build a shadow here, but so far not so good. Okay, it's gonna come up here. I don't know if that's good. It's not really good. And we really want some yellow right there, so let's just go and boldly put yellow in. That's not really yellow. I don't know about that. I guess it's a little better, so let's see if we can bring that up. This is no good. Try to get a wash, I guess. I don't like that at all. And this whole end, I don't know what else happening there. Just gonna get that green back and just try to come on down here, I guess. Just a weird shape we have happening on that apple over here. Okay, some of that's looking good. And we definitely want to get this brown thing going at some point. I don't know if it has to be right now. And then I think it would be good to get a highlight right here. You see right there. See if we can get a highlight. I'm just going to rub water on there, and we're going to see about getting a highlight. And a highlight is coming. Okay, we definitely got a highlight, and this is a little bit too intense now. About leave it right there, I guess. This area looks pretty nice. All right, why don't we jump over in this pear and see if we can't divide. I don't know if I like this little blotch right there. I'm just gonna see about make this a little bit lighter. Okay. All right, that's a little better. Okay, let's jump on this pear here. And so for that, I want to get the cadmium yellow. Where is the cadmium yellow? Here we go. Okay, got the cadmium yellow. I'm just going to come here, be bold here, and try to. Wow, okay, pear is sort of. That helped a pear, I think. Okay. And then here we got red, but I'm just going to hit it with that cadmium yellow. And now let's see if we could add a little red. Oh, wow, okay. It looks good. I guess we just put a touch right here. Because this is, you know, seeing the... That looks pretty nice, okay. I'm just trying to put some right here too. That I don't know about, but you know, this looks good here. And then something down the lines of orange right there would be good. Interesting. I'm gonna put this a little bit right here. Oh, and I don't know about that really. I mean, I'm just gonna sort of soften that so it's a little more subtle. And that's not really so great, but if we make it lighter, maybe it'll be better. So let's see if we can sort of come down here. All right, it's a little bit less obnoxious. And let's see about just a highlight right here. Just painting and blotting. This is the actual color. A lot of times we use clear water for this, but in this instance, we're just using this orange color. Okay, we got a highlight there. That's official. And we try to do the same thing right there. Well, that looks pretty nice like that. I don't know if it's great, but it sure looks pretty good. Are we feeling the form of the fruit? I don't know. And here, I don't know what's happening here. This blob. I think we're going to try to remove a little bit here. Okay, much better. And let's see about come up here a little bit. And I don't like having the same tone in a big place, but it's looking pretty good, so I guess I'll leave it. Let's see if get some here. Where's that green? I don't know about that. We just had a blob there. We didn't like it. We took it off, and now we got a new blob. And let's see if we just put a little hint right here. That is a little much. This hard line of white here, so not really feeling that too much. I'm going to try to just sort of soften that whole line that's sitting here. And right here should be more yellow. Just hit this with a little yellow right here. It's not really sticking on there. The paint's not really sticking. Yes, we just try to get a. Okay, we got a highlight instead. But you know, that should really be a good pronounced yellow there. See if we can just sort of soften this edge. And I guess we want to get rid of this if possible. Okay, we got rid of that. This blue here is awesome. I don't know where that came from. All right, so we have advanced the development of the two fruits in a bit. This was a bold stroke we did right here, which here I'm just trying to make that a little less of a bold stroke. And here too, if we could make that a little less of a bold stroke, it'd probably be good. And while we're at it, this bold stroke here. We wanted to be bold when we put that in, and okay, that's starting to look okay. And then here we need the, this is a highlight down here, but I'm going to try to soften this edge. And that looks bad, but wait, let's see if we can just get rid of that whole thing there. Okay. All right, well, I don't know what's happening with this pear here, but I guess we're going places. I just don't know if we're going anyplace good. I think it would be great to get more brown right on this stem. Maybe that was suddenly, we got a good brown in this palette here. That could just be just the ticket here. Get some brown happening on the stem. I was looking at the stem of the, I don't see it around, the painting of the apple, pear, and rock, and wow, that stem was just amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna try to, maybe we could just see about this. Okay, that's cool. This line here is just like too much. And this is a bit intense too. Let's see if we can just move this around a little bit too. I remember, you know, we got the shadow and a reflection and shadow there, but it's just not translating very well what we got there. And here, this is definitely a darker area, so let's just try. Oh wow, that looks pretty good, right? Oh man, that's nice. Okay. And this looks like it shouldn't really be there quite as pronounced, so try to just kind of work this out of here. I don't know, I guess the shadow actually goes up. And then here is a highlight. Let's see if we can get the highlight out. I doubt that's going to come out. Okay, now it's starting to come out. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Great. All right. Nice. Okay. Here we need a little bit of red. I'm just going to grab this medium red. We need a little kind of red right there. And I really didn't want it to come right here. I just want it right there. Okay. All right. That's great. All right. I got to go to work. Thanks for 4 thumbs up. Fantastic. It was a lot of fun. Real-time watercolor painting. We attempted to advance the development of the 2 fruits, and I guess like this is about like what I'm seeing, and yeah, we're kind of close. And it's coming along pretty good. 23 minutes. Let's see. Glass is looking somewhat glassy, and it's all about the glasses here. So anyway, thanks everybody who came. Thanks for the 4 thumbs up, and oh wow, you're gonna Kay Chapman says I will donate $5. Well, that's awesome. All right, appreciate it so much. Bye.